If you want to know how to buy and sell things in Path of Exile, I'll show you. But I gotta say, it is insane. Especially if you are purely free-to-play player. It gets even crazier when you want to sell the gear. But in the end, I will tell you about one software that can help a lot with selling. First, with the latest league, Settlers of Kalgur, you can trade currencies fairly easy. And there are tons and tons of currencies you can trade. Currencies are basically just those one-slot items that do shit to your gear mostly. To trade currencies, you teleport to King's March and find Faustus the Financier at the tavern. First, enter what you want to buy, and then enter what you wish to sell for that item. And basically, you get the exchange rate, and you should be able to instantly buy or sell it if someone is interested in doing that trade. You can check how much stock is available for that price. If there is no stock, then you can still place an offer and maybe someone will agree to it. Yeah, you never know. You also pay a small amount of gold for it, but that's okay. Well, for currencies, that's easy peasy, I would say. Nothing too crazy to understand. However, if you wish to buy a piece of gear or a gem or whatever, you can't do that here. Nope. Instead, you have to go out of the game and go to this Path of Exile website. What? Yes, you can't do it in-game. What the fuck? I know it's a 12-year-old game, but they could have made an upgrade during those years to make this more easy. Anyhow, you go to the website and open trade and search for items. Here you can type in a name and look for a specific item, or you could click on any of the filters and try to find the item based on some stats or socket size and color. Through these filters you can find whatever you're looking for. Now, when you find an item you like, you have to click on Direct Whisper to whisper them. And you have to be online in-game too. Then in-game, you automatically send a whisper to the person who's selling. And they usually invite you to the party or straight to their hideout, if he's not doing maps at the time. Because a lot of times, people are just busy. And you might be ever so lucky to be able to buy the item. The code of conduct here is to come to the seller's hideout and wait for them to trade you. That's important. Don't break the unwritten rules, guys. So that already seemed like a little bit of pain in the ass, but it's bearable. It's strange that you have to go out of the game to do that, but okay. Now the fun part starts. If you actually want to trade any of the million things you loot while doing maps. I mean, millions. If you are a pay-to-play player, you can go to the store and purchase an upgrade to one of your regular tabs to make it a premium stash tab. Or you can buy an extra premium stash tab right away. Here you can place an item in that premium stash tab and then list it for a price. However, if you are a free-to-play player and do not wish to spend any money on this game, then you have to go back to that website, except this time you have to go to the forums. Yes, to the forums. Find your league. This would be Settlers League, selling section, and here you have to make a new thread. You can name it whatever, like really whatever, it doesn't really matter. But then in a context box, you need to generate a specific text. Now go to your avatar image, click on it, and then from there you can select any of the characters you have or any bank stash, and click on items you wish to sell. When you click on them, nothing really happens, and you would think that nothing worked. But if you close that window, you will see that text is generated from all the items you clicked. Sort them nicely like this, and then write tilde symbol and price, and then type how much you want for each of the items. Then you can post that thread, and your items now should appear on the trade search. Easy peasy, right? Yeah, nah. It's a weird and a bizarre system. Super unfriendly to new users. It seems insane that something like this still exists in 2024. Then you have to be in-game and wait for someone to whisper you. In the whisper, you will see what do they want, invite them to the party and go to your hideout, find the item and then trade with them. And that should complete the transaction. Well, that's all nice and dandy, but imagine doing this all the time. Going to the forum and linking those items. And if you have tons and tons of items, doing that sounds horrible. Well, I might have a little solution for that. You can get this program called Acquisition. Here you can load all the items that all your character has, and the bank slots, of course, too. You can search for them quickly to know what character or what bank tab holds that item. And mass list items for one chaos, of course. If you create multiple characters, you can make quite the database out of this thing. Anyway, I still think it's kind of stupid to have go out of the game to make a trade, and that someone can whisper you while you're in middle of a map, and whether you have to sacrifice the map run or sacrifice the trade. It doesn't really feel good doing that. I hope Path of Exile 2 will have a proper auction house or something like that. Anyway, it's good at least that you have something like this instead of no trading at all, so be happy what you got. Well, that's about it for trading. See you guys later.